Hello and welcome to a Uber's Live. This is about a week later than I wanted it to be. I apologize, but I'm in the process of getting the house that I'm living in ready to go on the market. So I'm just a bit busy, so I haven't done any videos. I did actually record one with this exact team, but the footage corrupted, so yeah. Just while we're waiting for a game, I'll go over the team. It's Subseed, Calyrex, Shadow to beat non-snarly Veltals, because you sub up on the switch and then you leech seed and you gain pretty much the health back that you lost, so it's good that way. Specs, Regieleki with Rapid Spin, and then these two actually wall a lot of the meta by themselves, which is nice. Banded Rayquaza Brick Break is because Dynamax is still in the tier, so I can Dynamax, Brick Break, and get a +1 attack along with the Choice Band. And then Sub DD Glare, Thousand Arrows Zygarde as an extra win con. I struggle hard versus Kyogre if it gets a free switch in, because I have nothing that can switch into it, but Regieleki can lead off and just Volt Switch in most instances. It can also just Dynamax and Rising Voltage. Honestly, if it wasn't for Giratina, I'd be very, very tempted to do that, so if I can get a bit of chip on Giratina, I'm going to go for that. But for this time being, we'll go for this first, and then we'll sub up, and on the Toxic, we can Glare, sub up again. Generally speaking, the way you play around Kyogre is everything hits it, aside from the Necrozma main that is, everything hits it decently hard, or paralyzes it, or something of that nature, so that Rayquaza or Regieleki can revenge kill it. But at the moment, I am, I think, 40% on Giratina O from just winning with Regieleki already. So just going to sub again, get my ultimate form as he gets fully paralyzed, which is the perfect turn for him to get that as well. Sunsteel Strike has 6 more PP, so a couple more. I can Dragon Dance though pretty comfortably, because, I mean, he did get fully paralyzed, but even if he broke the sub, he has 6 PP left, and I can get a sub up, I can waste it, and he forfeits. Okay, what rank was he? Okay. What rank am I? Okay. I've decayed a little bit then. But, yeah, this is a pretty good team. I like it quite a bit, actually. I don't know if Regielecki's actually good, or if I'm just playing people that don't tend to have answers to it. I'm max speed for opposing Regieleki. Also, it means that I outspeed a bunch of Scarfers and stuff like that. As we're against Sky Solar, nice. Good luck, have fun. So he's got a Blaziken and a Charizard, and that's scary, especially with Sun Support. So he's definitely leading off with... who's he leading off with here? I kind of feel like it has to be a Groudon lead, just because of the Sun Support is so good. It's his only rocker. I do feel like that's the most likely lead for him to use. So I'm just gonna lead off with my Rayquaza and just get a big hit off on something. Banded Ray hurts pretty much everything that it touches, so I can just Dragon Ascent here, get a crit, which is unfortunate for him, as he T-Waves me. So he can get up his rocks here, but I Dragon Ascent, and it's a bit of a tough situation for him now, because he's got 6 turns to actually exploit these rocks. I kind of feel like if I Dynamax I don't die, but nah, that's just silly. That's just being very silly. Do I sack this for Solar Power to start nuking me, because Regieleki can come in and Rapid Spin? Actually, Regieleki can come in and just start clicking moves, because Eternatus is the only thing that wants to deal with it. So, yeah, I'm gonna sack this as he Dynamaxes to max Airstream me. I still outspeed him with Regieleki, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, and I'm gonna have to Volt Switch here. Solar Power Life Orb will take a chunk out of the Charizard. I don't think it dies to a Volt Switch. Not after it's Dynamaxed, at least, because that bulk is pretty insane. Rayquaza was nice to prevent the Charizard from getting the extra power and everything, but I do believe that it's, yeah, he goes into Eternatus, yeah, good. Well, it's bad for me, but it's the right move. So Calyrex can come out, and obviously Yveltal is going to be his switch in. So I'm gonna go for Leech Seed here. No. I want to Leech Seed and then go into Zygarde, actually, because that will tell me a lot. And Zygarde's the one that mines the damage the least, given that I want it to become Zygarde Ultimate. So if he U-turns, he does. Crits me, which is a little bit annoying. He's got 2 turns left to exploit the Sun. And Yveltal and Sun, it just drops, is the thing. It's a very strong Pokemon to try and deal with. If I Dragon Dance with it, I kind of win, but I'm gonna Glare as he Dragon Dances. I thought he wouldn't because I had Yveltal and I thought that Fire Blast was a better response to Yveltal. I'm just gonna Rapids. Oh, Adorn Rising Voltage. How much did I do to Eternatus last time? 26%. I can Thunder Cage and prevent him from switching as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, he stays in. As he goes out into Eternatus. Possibly to T-Spike, but he doesn't have the broken mon, which is Calyrex. So I do feel kind of safe in going hard into mine in order to knock off first on the Zacian, obviously, but Necrozma is a hard answer for Zacian. If he doubles into his Yveltal here, which he could, that's a little bit annoying, but I can probably deal with it with my own Yveltal, because he's used up his Dynamax already. I need to not reveal Toxic as well. Okay, that's just brilliant for me. Because this can also tell me if he's Scarf or not, right here. So I don't think that's Scarf. The reason being that I believe Scarf Yveltal actually outspeeds my Necrozma spread. As, I mean, he's just U-turned, so clearly. Zacian comes out, Eternatus is becoming more of an issue. Unfortunately, I do kind of need to Morning Sun though, as he Fire Fangs in the Sun. That would have been very painful to deal with. I'm gonna Sunsteel Strike here. I don't think he stays in. I think he either goes into Yveltal or maybe into... no, okay, into Yveltal. Takes 46%. Sucker will hurt, but won't destroy me. The question is, how do I beat Blaziken if he does Sucker me? Because it's going to be Protect. I feel like I can't kill this here. He clicks U-turn here, actually, doesn't he? Because Blaziken is his best win condition at the moment. So I'm going to go hard into Yveltal here. And hope for the full power on the U-turn. Okay, he just goes hard into Blaziken. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I still have my Dynamax, I can't forget that. +1 speed, I still outspeed him. With Regieleki. How much does Necrozma take from Blaziken? Necrozma, Uber, Stealth Rock, a little bit less than that because I speed creep. This is a Blaziken, and Life Orb. I'm just wondering that does nothing, holy shit. And my defense is actually like 4 higher as well. So he can't kill me with against Necrozma here. He can definitely kill Calyrex. But I can go for this and Thunderwave him. As he burns me, which is very frustrating. But that Thunderwave is nice. Because now I can Dynamax and Max Lightning set the scene for myself, and then Specs Regieleki Rising Voltage. I don't die to Sucker Punch from this range. I think that based on the Volt Switch damage, Volt Switch did 24%, 26% even. That's a 70 base power move. This is more than double it, and it has. I think this... Wait, what? It's Scarf. Shit. Damn, that got me. GG. I don't know why, but I was thinking that was Toxic Spikes. Okay, so that's still a paralyzed Yveltal. I can still try and win this. Unless a turn to Sketch Shadow Ball or something. Yveltal comes out. I need to sub. That's what I needed. Then I need to Astral Barrage on the Sucker Punch, and then I need to sub. I need to win the 50-50s basically, and he gets fully paralyzed. It is GG. I feel bad about that because he lost because of the paras, but I mean that's why I go for them. Like, they are that big, and it was probably in my favor in terms of the odds, just because of the para chances, because the 50-50s were suddenly heavily weighted towards me, because even if I get them wrong, I have a 25% chance of getting it right anyway. So how high was he? Because he's like normally really high. Okay, 1689, that's good. That's the sort of game I like having on the ladder. Because like I know Sky Solo is a good player as well. The Scarf Eternatus completely got me though. I was not expecting that at all. And I like that team structure as well. The Blaziken Charizard Groudon combo. I feel like that's going to be really effective when Dynamax isn't allowed. I mean, I'm saying when. I haven't met anyone that wants to keep Dynamax yet. And so I'm thinking that in the suspect... No, that's a lie. Borch wants to keep Dynamax. But I feel like the vast majority of people, Dynamax is too much for. So I do feel like it's going to get banned when they have the suspect test. And yeah, the Blaziken becomes more threatening. I like it. First, we're now against Crispy-chan, sorry. From someone in the high 1600s to someone in the high 1300s in one win. Oh well. Calyrex kind of destroys his team aside from Yveltal, which is true of every team at the moment, so that doesn't really say anything. Regieleki is actually incredible here. Ferrothorn's the only thing that it really can't just immediately deal with, and I can just Volt Switch on into Zygarde. If he Leech Seeds, fair enough. But look how much that does to a Ferrothorn as well, though. That's a resisted hit doing 29%, just comfortably. You have to go Lugia, I reckon. Yeah, and then Whirlwind me. Or you can Thingy me. But Glaring is nice because, I mean, you just saw in the last game why Glaring is always a nice thing to have. Go hard Necrozma, go for rocks. Dynamaxing Rayquaza is also very nice for me. I kind of want to just go for it, Like, hard switch into Rayquaza, Dynamax and Brick Break, and then go for Dragon Ascent. But I don't need to do that, I can just go hard into Rayquaza and just Dragon Ascent at the moment. Like, I think you die to this anyway. I am completely wrong, wow. So, Protect doesn't protect them from Dynamax moves, but I'm not wanting to deal with that at the moment. So I've just taken a lot of damage on Rayquaza for no good reason, so I'm going to go into Calyrex here and sub on the probable Yveltal switch, as he stays in to Gyro Ball me. Okay, I guess I don't want Ferrothorn either. Like, yeah. I can always go my Yveltal on his Yveltal. If he U-turns into Zacian, he's... Okay, that tells me his spread. No spread, it tells me his set. He's Heavy Duty Boots, specially defensive. Well, he should be specially defensive at least. Probably Toxic, Knock Off, Sucker Punch, Roost. Dark Pulse, okay. Dark Pulse and Oblivion Wing is fine on that set as well. I just personally don't like it. I prefer the utility of getting rid of items. Because now... Oh, he's Taunt as well. Okay, cool. I kind of need this for his Calyrex, so I'm gonna not just sack it. I'm gonna go into Zygarde. As he's gonna taunt me here, surely. Because he's gonna taunt me here, I want to go Rayquaza. And now Dynamax so that I live the Sucker Punch. Wait, if this is a set, then he can't be Sucker Punch, right? Dark Pulse, Oblivion Wing, Taunt. What a weird set. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Dynamax and Sucker Punch. I live it as a result, and yeah, do a hefty chunk. But I now die to another Sucker Punch, and I don't have any way of not attacking. So doing that, he does have Sucker Punch then. So his way of weakening himself. Okay. I can now Volt Switch though. If he Sucker Punches me, I don't think I die. He didn't even Sucker Punch me. But yeah, this is a pretty comfortable position, I want to say. I can go into Yveltal, it won't die to any hit from Palkia, Calyrex, or Lugia, and thus it forces Sensation, which means I can go into my Necrozma here, and I live anything other than, I think, 2 close combats in a row. He substitutes, okay. That is scary, that is very, very scary. For this exact reason, that's why it's scary. However, no, that could be Scarf Calyrex. I so want to go hard Calyrex here on his close combat, but it's just not worth it. Especially because, I mean, it doesn't matter that Necrozma's this slow. If he goes Calyrex, I'm always going into my Yveltal. So, yeah. As he does indeed go into Calyrex, as I can go into Yveltal, as I just said. He needs to Dynamax in order to Turret KO me with Draining Kiss, so I want to Sucker Punch here. Because if he Dynamaxes and he's Scarf, Regieleki will be able to... Okay. I don't know why I didn't have faith in Yveltal to get that kill. That was a very obvious kill for Yveltal. But I just had it in my mind, oh, it's probably going to live Sucker on like 2% or something. So I was thinking, that's cool, Regieleki can still just clean through it. Speaking of which, let's just go out into it and Rising Voltage and win. You don't need too much power with Regieleki on your moves because it's just that naturally powerful. I really enjoy it. I put it on the team thinking it was going to be terrible, but it keeps on putting in a lot of work. Especially because at the moment, Groudon is definitely not as common as Kyogre, and Zygarde and Groudon are both prone to getting chipped, so they're the only real relevant ground types at the moment. Defensive Groudon is obviously pretty good, but I'm just not seeing it much on the ladder. But yeah. Subseat Calyrex has done nothing this entire live, but Regielecki's done a fair bit, so I'm still pretty happy. I'm going to pause until we get a game. And we get one versus Morabrand, who's in the low 1500s. Again, this is a team that Regieleki just snacks on, because I can just lead with it and click Volt Switch, especially against a Kyogre lead. Eternatus is going to take like 26%, we saw that earlier, 21%, so this is a more defensive variant. So we're now in the rain, so I can go hard into Necrozma, and there is nothing that this Eternatus can do to me, as I can just paralyze whatever he wants to go out into. Stealth Rock, as he paralyzes me, and I can go out into my Zygarde here, and Zygarde kind of destroys his team. So Yveltal comes out. We saw against Sky Solo how important a paralyzed Yveltal can be for me, so that's what I'm going to go for. As he's going to go for knockoff. Again, like, paras make this in my favor. Kind of feel like a knockoff after I sub won't be, after I lose my leftovers, won't be doing 25%. So I want to just Dragon Dance first. It's worth calculating though. I don't have a clue about his spread. Yes, I do. It came in on rocks and took nothing. So it has to be, it should be the split F version really. Zygarde. Zygarde complete. This is a Yveltal. Don't mind me, just doing my thing. Knock off. So it does 30% here and then 20% after, so I can indeed just Dragon Dance. As he crits me. So yeah. You gotta just get a full para this turn as well, please. Okay, this turn get a full para on the Sucker Punch. Oh, he didn't even go for it. Okay, cool. Calyrex just kind of sweeps through him though. Obviously Kyogre can kill me here because it will be Scarfed, as can apparently Aegislash. I'm super tempted to just Dynamax, but there'd be no point. No point at all. So yeah, he's Sneak. So that must be why he was willing to sack it, because he thought, okay, I've got two Sneakers in the background as well. I can go Regieleki here, and I kind of feel like I can't Rising Voltage yet. I need to Volt Switch again. But my intention is to win this game by Regieleki. Close combat does nothing, and then I can knock off. Oh sweet, that's perfect for me. That is genuinely incredible for me. I'm gonna go hard into Calyrex here, because if he recovers or if he T-spikes, then this is the best play. And here I want to say I Side Shock, but I actually sub on the Aegislash here. As I Astral Barrage, as he suicides himself to get rid of my substitute, meaning he has to go more Shadow, meaning I can go hard. Okay, Ogre's also fine. I don't want this to just die. Necrozma's honestly kind of pointless at this point, so at this point, fuck. Just sack it off to 2 Water Spouts and call it a day. really want to just go for a game with Regieleki. If he can't stay in here, surely. Because this is one of his only ways of dealing with Calyrex. Volt Switch is the safest play, but I'm going to be stupid, and I really, really want to click it. Okay, cool, we win. GG! I'm pretty sure that that means that we win. Holy shit, that did not do as much as I thought it would. Shit. Shit. Genuinely, I thought that would kill. Okay, so now we go into Calyrex and we Astral Barrage. Now, Ogre's going to come in and Water Spout, but I feel like your Veltal might be able to do it. Volt Switch was so much to play. Can I win this with Rayquaza? I feel like I might have to. Do I hard into Rayquaza here? Can I even live? Let's Scarf Ogre. Kyogre, Choice Scarf versus Rayquaza. 9. Okay, we actually can. So we will. Wow, that did not do as much as I thought it would. That means I can actually Dragon Ascent too. Yeah. So it goes into Necrozma correctly. I need a sub up to beat the Kyogre. I can't beat the Kyogre and the Marshadow, can I? Okay. Power on this doesn't matter as much because I'm going to Sucker Punch versus the other two anyway, most likely. As he does not get to recover with his Necrozma. Kyogre, if it comes out, maybe it locks itself into Ice Beam. Marshadow. Stone Edge hurts. But I think I win with Sucker into E-Speed. Because if he Dynamaxes, he's too slow. Because I can go into Calyrex and Astral Barrage as well. Yep. I made that way too difficult for myself. Way too difficult for myself. Like, I should have just played way safer with the Regieleki. I should have just Volt Switched and then gone for it the next time. Yeah, I just messed that one up. Yeah, that wasn't very good play by me. I'm just going to make this a little bit larger so there's not an annoying black line. I'm going to pause it and get one last game, I think. Or... Nah, you know what? That's pretty good. A pretty decent length live for the first one back in Crown Tundra. This is the team. I'll put a Poke Paste of it in the description below. Feel free to use it. I like it personally. Kyogre is an issue for the team, but you deal with Kyogre by basically just never letting it get a free hit off. If it's in on Necrozma, you're Thunder Waving it. If it's in on Rayquaza, then you're probably E-Speeding it, or you're using Dragon Ascent maybe. Zygarde, you're probably going to be behind a sub and then Glare it. Your Veltal can actually take a decent hit as well, but you can Sucker Punch it, lower its Water Spout strongly. Regieleki will always outspeed it and Revenge Kill it. And Calyrex, I mean, it Revenge Kills Calyrex, but you don't bring in Calyrex early, you might well be behind a sub as well. Calyrex did nothing this entire live as well. Like, I think the only kill I can remember it getting was on Aegislash, but this thing is so busted, man. Yeah, it is incredibly powerful. I can't wait to see what it's like in an actual, in a non-Dynamax meta, just to see if the freedom from not having to check things like a +2 attack, +1 speed, Choice Band Rayquaza in the team builder means that you can actually get a bit more flexibility. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.